New figures by the UN Refugee Agency show that conflict and persecution forcibly uprooted tens of millions of people around the world. In 2009, Press TV's UN correspondent Afaf Kanja reports.
Conflict and persecution forcibly uprooted 43.3 million people worldwide in 2009 alone, mainly as a result of clashes in the Republic of Congo, Pakistan and Somalia. The UN Refugee Agency, UNHCR, says this is the highest number of people uprooted since the mid-1990s. In southern Kyrgyzstan, deadly riots recently killed at least 180 people, injured nearly 2,000 more, and caused internal and external displacement of some 400,000 others.
We have people that have been displaced from Kyrgyzstan, the south, into Uzbekistan, where they've sought refuge there. The UN will then, for example, it will then have its food sent over from its depots around the world, sent to southern Uzbekistan, and will work with the local authorities on the ground there to help out get the food on the ground sent out to the people who most need it, those from Kyrgyzstan.
Adding to the alarming statistics from UNHCR, and according to the 2009 Global Trends report, the number of refugees voluntarily returning to their home countries has fallen to its lowest level in 20 years. Conflicts including the U.S.-led war in Iraq, the tribal skirmishes in southern Sudan, and the Israeli occupation of Palestine exemplify such trends. Only about 250,000 of the world's 15 million refugees returned to their home countries in 2009.
The experience is very painful for Palestinians in the West Bank. We counted about 50,000 people internally displaced. Some of those people have made their way back to their homes, but so many homes were destroyed by the Israeli campaign that only a limited number have been able to return back to their homes and remain internally displaced.
The UNHCR report also found that the number of people uprooted by conflicts within their own country grew by 4% to more than 27 million in 2009. The main refugee groups resettled in 2009 were from Myanmar, Iraq, Bhutan and Somalia. At the end of 2009, over 112,000 refugees were admitted for resettlement by 19 countries, including the United States, Canada and Australia. Afaf Kanja, Press TV, United Nations.
The fallout of the crisis and violence hit Kyrgyzstan could go well beyond expectations. On Friday, the World Health Organization said it is getting ready to face a worst-case scenario. UN health officials say up to 1 million people will be affected by the unrest in Kyrgyzstan. Ethnic tensions there have led to 300,000 people to flee the country. Meanwhile, another 700,000 have been internally displaced. Earlier, the head of the Kyrgyz interim government said the number of fatalities could reach 2,000. That's 10 times the official figure so far. The ethnic violence in the country is the worst in years.
You're with Press TV's World News.